everybody, my name is Ms.Tee and you'll be cooking with me today in my kitchen. I will be making a special Italian meal today to show you how it is prepared. And you can also be able to order a family meal or order some of my meals. I could prepare it and deliver it to you, and you could pay for it through Cash App. My number to start off with will be 936-286-9408 to take orders, and we'll just go ahead and get started. First of all, I would like to let you look around in my kitchen to see how clean and neat I am, because I know with the virus going on, it's hard to be able to trust. So first of all, I'm going to start off by washing my hands. First, I'm going to spread with a little bit of disinfectant. Put it back under my cabinet so it won't be in contact with the food. Put soap. Now I'm going to wash my hands really good. To prepare sauce, so get ready to prepare the meal. Okay. Now, to start with, I'm going to show you some other ingredients that I'll be using today, that I'm using to cook with. First of all, over here at the stove, I already had started boiling some of my water. I added a little salt to the water to give it that boil. So now that it's boiling, I'll be adding the spaghetti noodles to it. So today I'm making spaghetti, homemade spaghetti, the way Mama cooked it at home, or when I was a child. Homemade spaghetti with sweet and sour meatballs and garlic bread. First of all, I'm going to start off with this sweet and sour sauce. Next I have Moreno sauce. I like this Moreno because it has a sweet taste to it, and it gives the spaghetti an extra flavor. It don't have to be a name brand, nothing. Your food gonna taste good regardless of how you season it, no matter what the name brand on it. This is like a Walmart brand meat sauce. This is a Walmart brand pack of meatballs that you'll be using. I got some ground beef meat that I'm gonna be using to put inside of my spaghetti. I have regular spaghetti, not the thin, but the spaghetti. I have a bell pepper, onions, sugar, just a tinge of sugar, and my garlic bread, cheese, garlic bread, or whatever kind of bread that you would like. I have there French bread, garlic bread, Hawaiian rolls, dinner rolls, however. And I have the pink salt, which it really don't matter what kind of salt, because I'm basically just using the salt for my hamburger and my spaghetti noodles. I have these two pans that I'll be using for my garlic bread and my meatballs, and I'm preparing this for a family of 6. You have your cutting board and your knife. So now I'm going to start by opening up my spaghetti screen since my water is already boiling. Okay, I use scissors and I take my spaghetti noodles out the pack, and I always broke mine in half because I don't like them big chunks, and plus there's less spaghetti really that you might have to use if you just broke them in half. So I break up the spaghetti noodles and just pop it in the pan. Okay. Then I come over here and I take my bell pepper and I begin to cut it up, dice it into small pieces.
Really small diced pieces, because I'm gonna mix it in with my onions. Okay, you could do like probably almost a half a bell pepper, about this much bell pepper. Or if you like bell pepper, you can use how much bell pepper you like. You know, I use it for the flavor, so I kind of try to put as much in there as I can, just for my flavoring. Okay, this how it will look. Okay.
And I'm gonna just keep that right there. I'm gonna open up my onions. I sometimes get the onions and the bell pepper be already cut at Walmart or HEB or whatever your grocery store is. And I'll just mix them together. Get like a couple of pinches out of there. Mix it with my bell pepper. Okay. I'll put a little bit more because my kids like the onions. Okay, I'll cover that back. Now, I'll go and take my hamburger meat, my ground beef, and I'm gonna slice the pack to open. Go to the skillet. Put the whole little pack. I mean, and it depends on if you want it to be really meaty, you can use 2 packs or 3 packs, however large family or large amount of people that you're cooking it for. You can judge about how much that you might need. So I'm gonna turn my stove on, medium. I'm gonna stir up my spaghetti noodles so they won't be sticking together. They have began to stick already, I see. Okay. Stir that. Now you just let that boil. I'm gonna put my lid on it. You really don't need a lid. I usually sometimes don't use a lid for it, but I put one on there to kind of help it out a little bit to cook a little fast. I'm gonna take my salt. Just get a little bit of palm of salt, not too much, just enough for it to have a taste to it. Rinse my hand. And I'm gonna go on my seasoning cabinet. I don't know why I had it not ready. But I have some brown sugar, bourbon seasoning. I'm gonna just sprinkle a little bit on there just for the flavor so it can have a nice little flavor on your hamburger meat. And I'm gonna put some onion powder, a little bit of onion powder. Take this part off because it's about to boil over. And then you also boil the water on medium heat. I have a little bit of meat tenderizer. You don't really need it, but just a little touch of that. And garlic powder. It don't have to be name brand stuff, people. You don't have to go out and spend all your money to make this nice little meal. It just go on how the flavor is gonna turn out. Gonna give it a nice little, smash in so it can evenly cook. You smash it in a little bit. And then you can start turning it to see if it's browning. Okay, now as it began to browning, what I do is take my bell pepper and onion and mix it in, because you want the bell peppers and onions to be cooking as well with the hamburger meat. Because if it cooks, it has that really special strong bell pepper and onion taste to it. So I mix it in with the hamburger meat. And then I began to just make sure it gets to the bottom of the skillet, basically mixed in with the grease, because it'll be almost like you sauteing the bell pepper and onion with the meat. It'll be sauteed together. So while this is cooking, let's stir back to the spaghetti. I like my spaghetti to be real saucy. That's why I end up buying 2 sauces. Let me check, yep. I put my oven, I set my oven to bake for 400 degrees. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna open up my meatballs. I'm gonna pour them in this pan. I can make these homemade as well, but with me doing, you know, I'm just trying to go the easy route because this dinner is for basically my friends. I'm sorry, for my son and his friends. They having a little get together tonight to play cards with the corona going on. So, and I'm gonna take the meatballs and put them in there, and I'm gonna add the rest of the bell peppers and onions to it. Okay. Then I'm opening up my sweet and sour sauce. I don't know why I didn't have the stuff pre-opened to save time on the video. So I'm gonna open up my sweet and sour sauce. Excuse me. Okay. And I'm gonna just pour it on top of my meatballs. Until it's well covered. That's why you're gonna need the bigger bottle of the sweet and sour sauce to make sure that it get well covered. And of course it's gonna boil on top of the meatballs as well. And I'm gonna add a little bit of honey. I'm gonna add a little bit of honey to it. Any kind of honey that you have is okay, because I wouldn't, it's just gonna make it stick a little better. Help the sweet and sour and honey. Okay. Now I'm gonna cover them with aluminum foil. And I'm gonna go ahead, well usually I add a little sweet soy sauce as well. I'm gonna add a little bit of soy sauce with it just to give it a little kick. Like just a capful of soy sauce. I'll make that 2 of them. Okay? That's it. Now I'm gonna put the aluminum foil over the pan. And I'm gonna just put it in the oven for about, I'll say about 20 minutes at the most. 20 to 30 minutes since it's already pre-cooked. And I'm gonna go back to start stirring chicken on my hamburger meat and my bell pepper and onion. Now I also want y'all to know I work for Popeyes as well for my little part-time when I don't have many orders to get out for the week or however. I call them as they need help and I go in and just do a little work for them. I just have her to like not really have me on the schedule to be able to handle my own business, but when they need help, she lets work to get me to come in and help them out. But I just want y'all to know I'm a personal chef and I love to cook. I enjoy cooking. This is my world. It's making families happy and to enjoy my meals. I know my kids and my grandkids, they love it. So you see the hamburger meat is about done. Okay. Okay, my spaghetti is ready. When it look like this, it's ready. So what you're gonna do is take that and drain it. And now, as you can see, I strained these spaghetti real good. My hamburger meat is now ready with my bell peppers and onions. It should look really nice and brown. Really nice and brown. It's gonna have a really good flavor with all these seasonings I put in there. And I'm gonna just add it to my pot. Some people like their sauce made on the side where they could just put the noodles on the plate by itself and just add the sauce to the top. But this is the way my mom used to do it. This is like an old-fashioned way. So I would want mine to have the more of the marinara taste to it. So I'm gonna pour my marinara sauce, my whole jar of marinara, whole jar. Okay. See, I told you I like a lot of sauce on mine. I don't like dry spaghetti. I hate dry spaghetti. So I'm gonna use like a half a jar of the meat sauce. Yeah. About a half a jar, that's about, yeah. So I'm gonna put it back on the heat. And I'm gonna add just a little bit of sugar to it. I like my spaghetti to be nice and sweet. Have a little sweetness to it, so I'm gonna put like a little sugar to it. I need to buy some little measuring cups so I can be able to show you all more of how much to use. But really you can just go by the taste of things. You know, like taste your meal and see. I like to use a table fork to stir it. So you just mix it all together. Just mix it all. And when you see it look like, let me see, I'm gonna show you how you can tell if it has enough sauce or not. Okay, you see this sauce on the side? That seems like a little, I'm gonna just add a little bit more meat sauce. Cause I like it to look really, really saucy. Cause like, if you wanna come back later and heat it up, that means it won't be a problem. See how saucy that look? I love that. That looks great. It's great. Now, you turn your heat down. It's on medium now, and I'm gonna put it all the way down on low. Really low heat, and then I'll cover it. That way the sauce could marinate through that. Okay? Now, I'm going to take the garlic bread and start on that since everything is about almost done. I'm going to use all these garlic breads. They come with a pack of 8. Ooh, it's hot in here. Be hot in here when the oven is on. Just take it and lay it out with the cheese on top. You got the cheese side and the regular side. Put the cheese like on top. Because basically what I do is just let the cheese melt a little bit and it turns a little brown because you don't like it to be too hard or dried out or burnt looking. Well, it depends on your taste or how you want it to be. Or however, but I do it like this. I take it and I place it in the oven. I'll put it on the bottom shelf because the meatballs. And while I'm in there, let me check on the meatballs. See if it's okay, they still cold. Sometimes if it takes, like sometimes preheated stuff to me, cook food, it takes a little while to heat. See how my spaghetti turned out? So since it's taking the meatballs a little longer because I have to get the food delivered. So what you could do is if it takes a little longer and your time is running out, just go back and get the skillet. Because they already pre-cooked meatballs, so it don't matter. If you want to just go ahead and just put them on the stove top, medium heat. Take them back out the oven. And they can cook. Like if your kids is on their way home and you didn't have time to really let it cook, it's okay. It's already have everything, all the ingredients on it. Just take it. And just, you could just add it to the skillet. You already have these ingredients. Okay. And then I'm gonna just take the lid and just use it for here. Just let it cook for like 15 minutes or till it comes to a good little boil. Once it comes to a good boil, then it's ready. Spaghetti, we'll check on it so you can see how saucy it is still. You just after you let it set a little while and then you give it a little stir and it's still saucy. That's how it should look. Really saucy. The meatballs, they should be cooking and boiling just like this when you put it on top. And the ingredients, they turn out just perfect as it will as in the oven. This is how it looks when it starts to boil. You gotta go in a little bit and stir it up some to make sure that it's evenly cooked. My skillet, I put really actually too many meatballs in this skillet. You just get a bigger like skillet when you got a lot of people to cook for, and add all your ingredients and then put it in the skillet. The bell peppers and onions, they also cooking inside of there. See how bubbly and luscious it look, how the sauce is sticking to the meatballs. That's exactly what you want it to do. You want the sauces to be able to stick to the meatballs. So I'm gonna put the lid back on it. I'll say about 20 minutes, 20-25 minutes until all the meatballs, and check and see if they all is cooked. If they not cold or they all is cooked, then it's ready. You turn it off. Check out my garlic for that. Didn't have it. Oh yeah. Garlic bread is perfect. This is how the garlic bread should look. You see how the cheese is melted on it? And the toast is nice and still soft. And it's ready. I'm gonna just let it stay warm in the oven until the meatballs is ready. I can go ahead and just turn this off. Okay. And you can go ahead and cut it off. It's ready. Okay, now I'm all done. So be looking out for the rest of my videos on every meal to cook. I'll be showing you how to make. We're gonna have, well, today was an Italian meal. The next time will be a Chinese meal, a Mexican meal, steak and shrimp dinners, and everything. Just everything you're gonna learn how to cook, you'll be cooking with Ms.Tee. And I thank you very much for looking at my videos for me. And give me a call if you need anything. You have my number, 936-286-9408. Thank you and have a very blessed day. Bye-bye.